guys, welcome back to Days Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you Purge, Election Year. This is the third film in the Purge series, like the two before it, the original The Purge and its sequel, The Purge Anarchy. This one was written and directed by James DeMonaco. Also like The Purge Anarchy, this one also stars Frank Grillo. You may know him from the hit show Kingdom, which is on DirecTV. I think it's on the Audience channel or some wacko channel like that. It also stars Elizabeth Mitchell. She stars as Senator Charlie Roan in this movie. You'll recognize her from shows like Lost and Revolution, and she's currently in Dead of Summer, which is on the Freeform network right now. And that's actually sort of like a guilty pleasure of mine right now. It's really not the greatest show in the world, but it does it's kitschy enough just to be watchable. So if you have Freeform and you like sort of serial killer type of shows in the vein of, like, say, Harper's Island or something like that, then you might like Dead of Summer, so give that a look. So Purge Election Year also stars Mykelti Williamson as Joe and Betty Gable as Lainey. So what is Purge the Election Year about? Well, obviously it takes place during an election year. This movie takes place 17 years after the events of Purge Anarchy, and remarkably, Frank Grillo hasn't aged a day, but despite that, he somehow worked his way up the ranks from being a police officer to become Senator Charlie Roan's head of her security team. So the thing about the Purge election year is that there's a very divided, much like we have now, very divided state of politics, where the new founding fathers, they're the ones that initiated the Purge, and then there's Senator Charlie Roan, who is running for president. She wants to abolish the Purge. So all these years the Purge has been going, there's always been an exclusion where certain people were off limits. They couldn't be killed. I think politicians were one of them. Well, in the Purge election year, the new founding fathers, they throw a wrench into the works. This year, everybody is eligible for the Purge, so that means that everybody can be killed, on the streets by anybody. Just so as it happens, they do this because they want to take out Senator Charlie Roan, because she's gaining ground in the political fight, and a lot of people want to end the Purge, and she wants to be the president to do it. So she's gaining ground, and the new founding fathers want to get rid of her. So they hire a team, sort of like a hit squad consisting of white supremacists, and so they're sent in after Senator Charlie Roan with the goal to kill her. Throughout the story's events, as it would turn out, Crips, the bloodthirsty gang in California, they get involved. They want to end the Purge, and they want to do so by assassinating the new founding fathers. So it winds up becoming a battle between the Crips and the new founding fathers, with Senator Charlie Roan in the middle. She doesn't want anybody to die, not even the new founding fathers, not even after they try killing her. So, I don't know. Purge election year, let me tell you something. This movie was long. It was almost 2 hours long. It was probably a half an hour longer than it had to be. And it just wasn't fun to watch. The original Purge, that movie it was an original idea. They had a lot going with it. Then the Purge Anarchy came out. That one was pretty good. It was okay. It increased the political side of the story. Now the Purge election year comes out, and it's almost all political. There's for a movie that's based around one night of the year where everybody gets to kill whoever they want. You either hide indoors, but behind, like security doors and stuff like that, or you roam the streets and you kill whoever you want, or maybe you get killed. That's that depends on your luck. For a movie based around that premise, the Purge election year really didn't have that much going for it as far as violent side of things. It was a lot of pontificating, and I don't know. It was very boring to me. Frank Grillo, he was good in Anarchy. This one, it seemed like he almost phoned it in. It seemed like he was just there for the paycheck. He must have signed a 2-film deal or something like that when he started Anarchy, and at least that's the way it looks, because he didn't look very interested in this movie. He was just basically waltzing through it. Elizabeth Mitchell, she was okay, but she she has the tendency of playing the most annoying character in everything that she's in, whether it's Lost or Revolution. She always tries to be the voice of reason. She's always a voice of reason in a situation you want to tell her to shut up. You know what I mean? She's horrible. Oh my God. But anyways, the best character of them all was Joe. He was at least somewhat entertaining. He was into his role. His role was played by Mykelti Williamson. He was really good. The character of Lainey, played by Betty Gable, they played her up to be some sort of I don't know. When everybody would meet her, or when certain people would meet her, they'd be like, oh, you know, she has like this legendary status, something to do with the Purge, but you're not really sure. Like she was like a badass or something like that. But then, they didn't really play off of that. She only had one scene where she showed where she got her legendary status, and it wasn't even, it was over in 2 seconds. Basically, in an hour and 50-minute movie, her living up to her legendary status that she supposedly had from her past didn't do her character justice. There's a whole lot to be aggravated about with Purge election year. The characters, a lot of the characters are irritating. Some characters are so irritating, and then they're dead. Usually in that kind of situation, in a more movie like this, their deaths are somewhat satisfying. You're like, oh, thank God she got what she deserved, or thank God he got what he deserved. Well, in this one, even the deaths aren't satisfying for the annoying characters. So they just happen. It's just like, boom, they're dead. Whatever. All that lead up, all that aggravation, and all that horrible acting for nothing. So, yeah. As you can tell, I did not care for a Purge election year. It was way overblown, way too long, and it just didn't bring the action or the thrills or the scares. No, they didn't bring nothing. It was just almost 2 hours of endless running around, and I don't know. I didn't like it. So I give Purge election year 1 star out of 5. So that's what I got for you this time. Hopefully next time I'll have something better for you. So until next time, take care, be kind to others, and thanks for watching. And if you feel like commenting or subscribing to my channel, you can do so below. I appreciate all the interaction. So like I said, until next time, see you later, and take care.